Yo, bro, welcome. What's up? What's up? What's up? Give me a second, I'm just setting up my stream. Sunny. So how can I help you, bro? My stream is set up now. Yes, and gameplay basics. Okay. By the way, you can join my Discord. I have a more dominant WUA player Discord. Like more people on my Discord play WUA than they play Genshin. Even though I stream Genshin as well. Uh, wait. Team Charlie. Google said that gameplay is hard. Nah, it's not hard. Do you play on mobile or do you play on PC? Yeah, I've been playing. Well, I was a tourist in this game for almost a year because when this game was released, it was not very optimized on mobile. So I usually just joined this game for some events and then tried to get the characters. And if I got the characters, then I would just uninstall. And if I lost, I would still uninstall. So yeah. But luckily, when I was kind of going through this game a little smoothly, not like hard grind. I was just playing like here and there. I used to do all those events which gave you primogens, but I wasn't grinding this game. Like I wasn't playing this game very hardcore. I wasn't building characters. I was just playing this game here and there. If I liked a character which was on banner, I would try to get it. If I didn't get it, I didn't really care that much because I was hard grinding Genshin. But luckily, this game has been very rewarding to me. I have almost all characters
I alone will decide whether it's
with
fishing
their
for
weapon. Like I have her weapon, I have Changli and her weapon. I don't pull weapon for supports. Her weapon, his weapon, her weapon, her weapon. Yeah. All characters. No, I don't have all characters. I have almost all the characters. Like if I say I am missing Jian, then yeah, I am missing Jian. I am missing Jeji because I wasn't playing at those during those banners. Yeah, those are the characters which I'm missing. And the current banner No, not the current banner. The current 2.0. I'm missing Phoebe and Cantarella. So I don't have 4 characters. So you wanted to know about the gameplay, right? Yeah. So let me tell you something about the gameplay. I mean, can you tell me what characters you have right now? Based on that, I can tell you how to play them. Or if you can send me a character box screenshot on Discord, it would be helpful. I can tell you. Or you can just tell me what characters you have right now. Like if I see your character box, or I mean this page, resonators,
I
then.
alone will decide whether it's for show
Uh,
or for battle.
so can you tell me if you have this character
Plan with convention, then conquer.
or this character?
Understood. I am
Do
here
you
to
have her?
serve your will. May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
You've never played this game, or did you play and then quit or something? Nope, just today. So you've never played this game. Okay, so I will give you some suggestions regarding what character to get as a priority, and then maybe your gameplay would go much smoother. Okay, so when you install the game, and then you will see some banners. Okay, like in Genshin you have that Noel banner, which gives you like a guaranteed Noel, and after you get that Noel, that banner disappears, right? So in this game there's also a banner for that, but instead of a 4 star you get a 5 star. Okay, and there's also a character selection box where you get a free 5 star, but you get that after reaching some high UL level. Like in Genshin you have AR, here you have UL. Okay, so you get a free 5 star. Like you can select any standard 5 star, these characters I mean. And there's also some other characters which you can get, like Kalcharo and Verina. So I would suggest that you get Verina, okay, because she's very important in this game right now. Because in this game currently there are only two OP supports which are healers. One is Shorekeeper and the other one is Verina. So if you ever get the chance to get her constellations, or if you want a better copy, then get Verina. I'm telling you who's Verina. Let me show you.
I
Uh,
alone will decide
this
whether
character
it's
is
for
Verina.
show. Hopefully, we'll make new
Okay.
findings.
So, and even getting her constellations is worth it because her support capacity increases a lot. Like I have S2, S4 is even, S4 is not necessary, but S2 is like enough. Okay. I actually wasted my free 5 star standard character on this character. Not, I would say wasted, I used to play him a lot, but after that I realized he's not that much strong. Yellow kit equal to the one to choose. Yeah, that's true. And the weapon for her
I
would be
alone will decide whether it's
this
for show
weapon
or for battle.
variation. This is a banner weapon. Okay, you cannot craft this weapon. So if you ever get this weapon, then make sure to lock. Basically, if you ever find a weapon, I hope I'm not confusing you. Do you see this written? A restores 8 concerto energy when resonance skill is cast. Don't worry about what resonance skill is. Just here, do you read this? Restores 8 concerto energy. So in this game, there are many weapons with this passive, right? ER weapons with this passive. I hope you can understand that because Genshin weapons also have passive. So if you ever find a weapon with this kind of passive, restores 8 conservative energy on any kind of weapon, like this is the catalyst version of this type of weapon, then you can have the sword version also. Let me show you the sword version. Yeah, this is the sword version. See, it's written restores 8 concerto energy, right? And there's also a gauntlet version. I'm not sure I have the gauntlet version, but there is a gauntlet version. And there's a broad blade version. Let me show you. Yeah, this one is restores 16 concerto energy. Okay. I think it's 16 because I have it at R5. That's why. But if you ever find these types of weapon while you are pulling on banners, then make sure to lock them. Don't use them as fodder or don't destroy them. And there's also a weapon, this one, not this one. Uh, where's that weapon? Let me see. Yeah, this one. Originate type 4. It's not important right now, but I actually didn't know the importance of this weapon, so I had already destroyed it many times, and then I regretted not having it. So I'm just telling you to save this weapon as well. So if I'm going to recap, then I'm saying any weapon with a concerto region passive, you know, that passive. Where's that? Yeah, concerto energy restoration passive, and that weapon, that originate one, this one, make sure to lock them because they are very important in uh, end game content. Okay, and they are very uh, common weapons, but you may regret not saving them. Yeah. After that, let me tell you how this game basically works. Uh, if you noticed that written thing concerto energy, then I'm going to tell you what concerto energy is. Do you see this bar above the health bar, blue bar? Do you see? Do you see this blue bar above the health bar? Do you see that? Yeah. So beside on the left side, look at that circle. Do you see that circle?
The one has been died.
Yeah. That circle is what represents your concerto energy. Okay. And when you get that circle full, then you can trigger outro. Let me tell you what outro means. So let me go to a combat. Yeah, I'll just do this boss. I'll just do this boss and I'll show you. No, not this difficulty. Let's just go to some easier one. No, Genshin, but that's why I'm telling you this concerto energy business is different. In this game, there is no energy for burst. Your burst is liberation. That's what this game calls it. So let me show you something. Do you see that bar? Wait. I'll just do a single dodge, okay? See that bar is filling up. I'll just do a single dodge. Again that bar is filling up. Notice when the bar gets fully filled, what happens. Do you see? Do you see something that happens now that the bar has filled up? Yeah, now it's full. It's not going to get any more blue. But do you see something that's happening in the screen?
Is that it?
What's happening? Can you tell me? Other than me getting my ass whooped. Can you see the character icons glowing? Can you see the character icons glowing on my wait, let me tell you where the character icons are. You don't see any character icons. Uh, can you see the left side of the boss? Left side on the screen. There's Changli and Shorekeeper. You might need to increase the video quality a little bit. Yeah. Do you see them flickering, like the icons are flickering in circles? Yeah. Do you see? Yeah, it's not glowing, it's kind of flickering. Do you see the red circles? Not red circles, white circles. Yeah. Now this is what we call an outro. Okay. So if I now click those characters, then they are going to do a special type of entrance. You see. Now the boss was very weak, so it died on just one outro. So if I go back to that character, there's no flickering right now. See, because the concerto is not fully charged. Because I already used the concerto once when it was fully charged. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what I was trying to show you is that when you fully charge that circle on the left side of the health bar, then you get that special intro for that other character, right? So if I just click on the other character, it's going to come to the screen like this. But when I fully charge that circle, then I am going to get that special entrance of that character. It's called an intro, right? And since that character which is coming to the screen is getting an intro, the character whose concerto energy was filled is going to get an outro. Okay, I mean, you are going to basically switch from, let me just tell you, her name is Changli and this is Carlotta. So I switched from Carlotta to Changli. Then you have triggered Carlotta's outro and you have triggered Changli's intro. Okay, and this outro intro business will only occur when the concerto energy is full. You can check, Changli also has a circle for concerto energy. So you can imagine if I fill up that concerto energy, yeah, not just special effect, it's kind of like the kit of characters also involves some kind of buff when you trigger that, right? You know TTDS in Genshin, right? When you switch from TTDS to any other character, that TTDS gives the next character some kind of buff. Does the energy do damage? What energy? What energy? Concerto energy is simply for triggering those intros and outros. The alt system of this game is basically based on hitting. I don't need to uh, fill up my concerto energy to do my alt or burst. I need to just hit the character and not hit the character, just hit the enemy and I can get that alt. Does switching characters do damage? Yeah, it does damage. I can show you a run. Maybe I will increase the difficulty a little bit. Wait. The gameplay is quite fun once you understand how concerto energy works and all that. But it's not going to take much time for you to understand. So I'll just show you.
Found your beast.
Who's the huge bird?
See, now the characters are glowing.
My company. It's me. Together we stand. Still the same. Astral modulation. Flow together we stand. Reckon the divine flame. My blade will my company. Take this.
So now I'm going to tell you how to fill up your concerto bar. So one thing you already saw, that dodges fill up the concerto bar. The second thing that's going to fill up your concerto bar is
Quickly and swiftly. Surrender.
alt.
Together we stand. Together we stand.
Who's the huge bird now?
My company. The world is mine. Masterpiece complete.
Yeah. So this is generally a problem for people who play Genshin and then come to WoWa. They think that just like in Genshin there was that energy system and you have to make particles to regenerate energy and then you have to do that burst thing.
Take this. Astral modulation. Together we stand. Together we stand. Mind's eye, take form. Still recognizing.
Who reduces
My company. Surrender. You will lead.
So let me exit this boss domain. Yeah. So you have to make sure to fill up your concerto energy while you are running this fight or any fight. And the way to fill up the concerto energy is by successful dodges, or as the game likes to call it, perfect dodge. And then the other way to do that is you have to use your resonance skill, normal attack, and normal attack does not fill up the bar always. Some characters, for some characters it works, like catalyst users and all. So what's similar with WoA and Genshin? Then tell the difference. Well, the buffing system is kind of similar, but okay, just let me tell you. Okay, for example, I'm going to show you this character, right?
I alone need to set understood.
This is Shorekeeper, okay?
To serve your will.
I highly recommend you to get her. She is going to be coming in the second half of this patch, and she is currently the best support in this game. So I highly recommend getting her. And let me show you few things about her kit. Maybe then you will be able to understand. So this is the talents menu, right? Like Genshin has talents menu, this is also a talents menu. Okay. And do you see this outro skill written at the center bottom? Do you see this? Yeah. So usually when you have a support in game, then you can get some benefit out of that outro skill. So I'll just show it to you. I'll click it. You see now this is outro skill, right? See, check the second last line. All nearby party members' damage is amplified by 15%. No, it's not a talent upgrade. When you upgrade this forte, it automatically becomes activated. So outro skill is like how there's passive talents in Genshin, right? When you upgrade your character level, the outro skill will be activated. Like in Genshin, some passive talents get activated for those characters. I think you can relate to that. In Genshin, there's some passive talents which require you to have a higher level to get them. You don't need to increase their level, they just sort of get activated when you have a higher character level. So outro skill is like that. You don't need to level it up, you just need to make sure you have that forte level to get that. And when you check her outro skill, you can see it's written all nearby party damage is amplified by 15%. So it buffs the other characters in team. Yeah. So outro skill basically means that when you have Shorekeeper's concerto energy full, and by concerto energy I mean the circle on the left side of the health bar. So when you have that full, you are going to get that shing noise. If you can hear it in the game, I don't know, but I usually get that noise, shing type noise, and the character icons start flickering. So when you get that for Shorekeeper, like when you charge her circle, then she is going to be doing her own outro, and the character which you are going to be bringing in is going to do their intro. So when you do Shorekeeper's outro, Shorekeeper will buff that, not that character, every character. It says all nearby party members damage, like, so every character gets this buff when you trigger Shorekeeper's outro. So outro is like very important in this game if you are running supports. I can show you Changli's outro. You see the incoming resonator. Now this is not for every character. Like Shorekeeper's outro buff was for every other character, but Changli's outro buff is like only for the character which is going to be coming next to Changli. And the buff is that their fusion damage, like there's pyro in Genshin, there's fusion in this case, their fusion damage is amplified by 20%, and their resonance liberation damage is amplified by, so outro skill is equal to passive. There are many things which are passive in this game, but most of the time you might think that outro skill is passive. You can say that outro skill is passive, But the condition to get that outro skill for your rotation is to make sure you trigger that concerto full for any character. Like in Changli buffs the next resonator's resonance liberation. Resonance liberation is like ult. So when you do that ult in Genshin, you get that fancy animation and big number, or you do that fancy animation and get some damage. So yeah, in this game we call resonance liberation that kind of damage. And some characters can buff other characters resonance liberation, like Changli can buff my other character, that gun user, that was Carlotta. So Changli can buff her resonance liberation damage. So I always make sure to give my Changli's outro to Carlotta, because if I give it to Shorekeeper, then Shorekeeper will get that damage buff, but Shorekeeper's resonance liberation is very weak. It just heals and all that. So I make sure to, there's a sequence, triangle sequence. I go from Shorekeeper to Changli, and then from Changli to Carlotta, and then from Carlotta back to Changli, and then back to Carlotta. I do that thing, but you can figure it out later. So you have to make sure to take notice of this. For example, I can show you this character here, Tauchi. If you check out her outro skill, it says the incoming resonator's resonance skill damage is amplified by 38%. What it means is that when you fulfill Changli's red circle, her circle is going to be red, then the next character you bring in after, not Changli, Tauchi's. When you fill Tauchi's red circle, then the next character you bring in after Tauchi is going to get their resonance skill damage buffed by 38%. So outro plays a very big role in your team damage. I can show you a team where you don't pay attention to outro, and where you pay attention to outro, the damage difference is insane. And the way to fill up your liberation, you see this circle, right? This is the liberation. Her liberation is a sequence of 6 attacks. The first liberation attack is that animation part, then the 4 attacks are like simple attacks, and then the sixth attack is an animation part. So this is liberation. Her liberation isn't charged yet. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I am not missing any point to clear it for you. Yeah, so Changli's resonance liberation you can charge by hitting opponents. You don't need to use skill. Even hitting opponents can charge it. I can show you. Yeah, so you see the resonance liberation bar is filling up, and I'm not doing any skill. I'm just doing basic normal attack. If you do skill, it also fills up, but you don't need to do skill. That was a heavy attack. You see, now my resonance liberation is fully charged, and I can do this. This is my resonance liberation. This is Shorekeeper's resonance liberation. Every character have their own resonance liberation, and the kit for resonance liberation is not like in Genshin. Like in Genshin, you only get the energy particles from some normal attack and from skill, but in WoA, every normal attack or any attack can increase your resonance liberation points, and once it's full you can just cast that resonance liberation, and using your resonance liberation, resonance skill, and perfect dodges, fill up your forte, sorry, not forte, concerto, this one, the circle on the left side of the health bar. So you have to make sure to adjust your rotation in such a way that the circle fills up, because if you don't fill up your circle you won't be able to trigger outros and intros, and then your rotation is going to be slow. I'll use a team and you can tell me what kind of rotation I should do based on the kit. So I'm going to use this team. Where's that team? This is the team I'm going to use.
I'll take good care of you.
So I'll just show you what the kit is.
Understood. I am here.
Shorekeeper's outro buffs everyone. Okay, not just the character coming next to Shorekeeper. It buffs everyone. And Tauchi's outro only buffs the character which is going to be coming next to Tauchi. And Carlotta's wait, Carlotta's outro does not buff anyone. It just increases the damage output. Like when she outros, she does some kind of damage, and then you bring the next character. So can you tell me the rotation for this team? Like from which character to should I go to which character? Yeah, 3 characters. You can only use 3 characters. It's easier that way. 4 characters would make the system very complicated. So can you give me a kind of an answer for what kind of rotation I would do from character to character? Like from Shorekeeper, which character I should go to, and then from that to which character? Yeah, that's actually the correct answer. Because from Shorekeeper's outro, every team gets the buff, every teammate. Nah, it's okay. So from Shorekeeper's outro, you can get the buff for every other character, and then from Tauchi, you can get the buff to Carlotta, and then Carlotta is going to do the big nuke damage. So that is actually the correct rotation. But this is actually the correct rotation for the outro transfer. Right, like Shorekeeper's outro must go to Tauchi, and then Tauchi's outro must go to Carlotta. This is the correct sequence of outro transfer. But the outro activation speed is not same for every character. Like Shorekeeper's outro can be triggered very fast, but Tauchi's outro is slow. Okay, that's why I told you to save this weapon, because this weapon gives you the necessary concerto energy so that you can trigger Tauchi's outro very quick. Okay, Tauchi's outro is generally very slow, so I can show you a rotation where this is going to be big numbers. Let me first activate the focus on. So I'll just do this. You see how fast Shorekeeper's circle is filling up. It's already filled up. I have given the outro.
Victory, guide my blade. Now it's my turn. My still beats me.
Now I'm going to do my rotation.
I got your back. This is my ground. Now it's my turn. Victory favors me. In the name.
Did you see that? That was absolute cinema, right? Fingers going. Yeah, because I am kind of accustomed to this game. There's a lot of different play styles, but you get the basic idea, right? How the outros are going to work. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but you might have noticed that in the case of Shorekeeper, I could build her outro without using her burst, right? I was just spamming normal attack and skill and then charge attack, and then I was easily able to trigger her outro. But in case of Tauchi, I had to use her burst before getting the outro. So that's what I was telling you before, that I need to you need to make sure that some characters which have slow outro generation, like concerto energy generation, get weapons which boost their concerto energy. Like that is the reason why I have that weapon on Tauchi, because without that weapon it would be even slower. Same case for other characters, like
I alone will decide whether it's a shame.
just like I can show you here, just like Tauchi's outro gives you this buff. There's another character called Sanhua. This character, her outro also gives a 38% damage buff, but it's basic attack damage, not resonance skill damage. So if you have a basic attack damage dealer in your team, like this character, where's that character? This character, she is a basic attack damage dealer. So for her, the support would not be Tauchi, but it would be Sanhua, because Sanhua buffs basic attack damage with her outro, and that's why my Sanhua is currently on this weapon. As you can see in the passive, it's written 8 concerto energy gets restored. So she also recharges her concerto energy pretty quick. And there's another character, this character, The outro for this character also gives you like 38% heavy attack damage bonus. So you are also going to be using this character for a DPS which deals heavy attack damage. Many supports in this game which give some kind of boost or buff to the next DPS based on their outro. So making sure that such characters have fast. I understand it. Camellia. Camellia, yeah, this is Camellia. Yeah, it sees the current banner right now. I already had her before, so I'm not wasting any pulls on her. She's also a very strong DPS. Like she does very good AoE damage. And now that I think that you now understand what concerto energy is, right, and what outro means.
To death.
You
May
get
the
that
two
now, right?
sides of the same coin.
So I can tell you something else now. Yeah. If you missed something, then I'll just tell you that concerto energy is the blue stuff that fills the circle, the yellow stuff that fills the circle, and the red stuff that fills the circle. And after filling up the circle, you get the outro, and some characters buff other characters based on their outro. So I hope you get that. Now I will tell you about echoes. So
Understood. I am here.
this is the echo slot. Okay, you can equip echoes on these 5 slots that you have. Echoes are like artifacts in Genshin. In Genshin you get 4-piece benefit from the artifact set. In this game there's a thing called Sonata set, which is the same as artifact set, like 4-piece Crimson Witch. You have 4-piece rejuvenating glow here. Okay, you see this rejuvenating glow 2-2. 2-2 means 2-piece. 5 out of 5 means 5-piece. So in Genshin you get the artifact benefit from 4-piece. In this place you get the benefit from 5-piece. Okay, so this is the similarity between Genshin and Guwa, kind of. Both have some kind of 4-piece or 5-piece benefit you can get from artifact or Sonata sets. Okay, now the thing is how to get the echoes. So if I click on any echo, then you can see on the top left there is cost written, right, on the top left side. Do you see the cost? 12 out of 12. Hello. Yeah, so when you see the cost 12 out of 12, it means that you cannot equip any more echoes of higher cost. The highest cost echo you can get is like 4 cost from the overworld bosses like Calamity class and Disaster class. I don't know what kind of name they have. Wait, let me see. Let me show you what kind of classes there are. Data bank. Okay, so uh, the echo cost depends on the rarity of the echo. Like you see this calamity class written on the top right side. So any calamity class echo will be 4 cost. I mean, if you want to equip that echo, you need at least 4 cost available for your equipping slot, right? The max you can equip is 12. So if you want to equip calamity class echo, then you need to at least have 8 out of 12, so that the next one will be 12 out of 12 with the 4 cost. This is also a calamity class. So all these are calamity class, and this is overlord class. Overlord class is also a 4 cost. So same scenario. Okay, and then you have these. Let me show you these one. These are elite class echoes. So the elite class echoes give you like 3 cost, and there's this one. Let me show you. Common class. These are 1 cost. Okay, so you have to make sure to arrange your echoes based on how much cost you have. Let me show you a possible arrangement. I think it would be easier to understand if I show you a possible arrangement.
Understood. I
Like,
begin.
The experiment begins.
let me remove this. Okay. So so I have an option. Wait, let me work on that. Now I have 5 empty slots. Okay. I have 5 empty slots. I have to fill them so that I get the 5-piece bonus. Here you can see, if I have a 5-piece bonus, I get electro damage 15%, heavy attack or resonance skill damage. No, yes, something like that. So I have to fill them. Now I'm going to equip this 4 cost. I mean the overlord class echo. This is nightmare Memphis. So I'm going to equip, and then suppose I want to equip another overlord class. This one I'm going to equip. Now you can see that I have filled up 8 out of 12. So these 3, I have to make sure that the echoes that are going in these slots have cost total less than 4, because I only have 4 cost left. Okay, so suppose I equip a 3 cost one, this one. Now you can see I have 11 out of 12 cost, right, on the top right. Now I am only able to equip one more. So I'll go to this one cost, and then I'll go to this one. Yeah. Now all my slots are full, right? But you can see I'm not getting the 5-piece benefit because I have mismanaged my slots by placing some higher cost echoes more than once. So I hope you can understand what I'm saying. I have placed 2 4 cost echoes, this one and this one, which took up 8 slots of my 12 slots, and then I equipped 1 3 cost. You can get the same substat as main stat. Yeah, this is possible in Wuthering Waves. Like crit damage, main stat can have crit damage substat, and crit rate main stat can also have crit rate substat. Yeah, that is the case, but we'll get to that later. First, I want you to understand how to manage the slots. So I am not getting the 5-piece benefit because I have not managed it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this one. Sorry, not this one. I'm going to remove this one, 3 cost one, and I'm going to put another 1 cost here, and then another 1 cost here. Right. Am I using the same echo? Oh yeah, I'm using the same echo. Let me check. Yeah, let's just replace this one. So I can tell you by simple means that the only only viable options for you to get a 5-piece benefit is 44111, like 2 4 cost and 3 1 cost. But it's not the optimum way. The optimum way is to keep 1 4 cost, 2 3 cost and 2 1 cost, which I had before. So my previous build was something like this. I had this one, and then I was using 2 4 cost, 2 3 cost, this one and this one, and then I was using 2 1 cost. Yeah. So now I have all 12 out of 12 slots filled, and I have the 5-piece benefit. So this is the way you have to equip. No, I'm not saying that this is the only way. 4 4 1 1 1, 11 out of 12. No, it's 12 out of 12. 11 out of 12 was when I was doing that 4 4 1 1 1. Now it's 4 3 3 1 1. So it's 12 out of 12. It does not matter whether you get 11 out of 12 or 12 out of 12. What matters is that you get the 5-piece benefit, and then you have some decent stats on your character. And the best way to have the decent stats is 1 4 cost and 2 3 cost and 2 1 cost, because the 3 cost have that electro damage bonus and all the damage bonus. That's the way. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how you, and the way to, and the most important thing I forgot to tell you, you have to make sure your data bank is maximum level. Okay. So whenever you hit like a new UL cap, then make sure to increase your data bank level to that cap for that level. Like in this case, I'm thinking UL 45 gives you like 18. I'm not quite sure. If you reach UL 45, you can get your data bank up to level 18. Make sure to always upgrade your data bank level, because data bank is like the uh, world level ascension type stuff in Genshin. Your artifact quality will matter in this case with data bank level. Like what kind of echoes you are getting, what rarity of those echoes are. It is going to matter with data bank level. So always make sure that your data bank level, and you can increase your data bank level by simple steps. Just go to this menu, echo gallery. Okay, go to echo gallery. I have these echoes available with their name because I have hunted them all, but you are not going to be seeing their names. You are going to see question marks. So click on any question mark, go to track, and then go to detect. Once you go to detect, you have to go there and take that echo. Once you take that echo like 4 or 5 times, your, let me show you. Once you take that echo 4 or 5 times, you will have this, do you see on the top right side, rarity is 5, fully maxed exp is 20. Yeah, so once you take that same echo 4 or 5 times, you will get that rarity 5 level, and after that you don't need to get that echo anymore. You can just go to the next one, and in this way you can increase your data bank level. Yeah, data bank is very important. The most important thing for you to do in early game is to enjoy the game and also data bank. No need to do anything else. You can just enjoy the game, play the combat, enjoy the story, and the only thing other than that you have to do is increase your data bank level. Just like in Genshin, your artifact farming does not start till AR 50. In this game also, your echo farming does not start till like AR 50, UL 50, I think. Yeah. That's the basic summary. I like the music of this place a lot. The music is fire. And yeah, I would suggest you to get Shorekeeper, this character.
I am here to serve your will.
She's really pretty and she's also the best support currently in game. The next character I would suggest you to get is Shorekeeper. And if you plan on getting Cantarella, this character, then it's also good for her. Not for her, like for your account. Like she's also a skill damage buffer. This is her weapon. In WoWa, the weapon banners have a guaranteed drop rate. Like there's no 50-50 loss in weapon banner. If you are getting a 5-star weapon in WoWa, then it's going to be the weapon on the banner. And the character banners have a 50-50 system, but the PT starts at 70, I think, instead of 75. Like within 80 convenes you are guaranteed to get the, like within 80 summons you are guaranteed to get the character instead of 90 summons. Yeah, and don't, and I'm recommending you, uh, don't make the mistake that I did, was that don't ever use your standard pulls on this banner. Okay, don't ever. Shorekeeper is important, data bank is important. uh, Shorekeeper is important, data bank is important. Don't use your pulls on this banner. Okay, don't use it. You can use your pulls on this banner, because on this banner you can guarantee what weapon you get, right? Do you see this, this button above the name sword? There's a button. If I select this one and I set confirm, then I will be guaranteed that weapon when I hit the 5-star. So you can use that standard pull on this, but I would not recommend you to do this, because first you have to get Verina. Okay, and to get Verina you need to use your standard pulls. So there is going to be a banner which is going to say the resonator is guaranteed to drop within 80 pulls. Make sure to get Verina from that, and then after you get Verina you can try on this banner. Okay, and after you reach like UL 45, I think there is going to be a free 5-star selector for you. I hope you select Verina on that on that one as well, so your Verina can be like some higher constellation. Trust me, there's no other character in the standard banner that's worth getting other than Verina, because she is currently the only healer other than Shorekeeper, which is also a good support. Yeah, you can choose the weapon that you are going to get. Like if I select this weapon and then confirm, then I will get that weapon when I get the 5-star. If I select this weapon, I will get that, and I can reset it multiple times. You can see I have all the 5-star standard weapons. I have this pistol, this gauntlet, this catalyst, this claymore, this sword. I have all the swords. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These are the current banners currently on air. This patch is going to be very short because the next patch has content. This patch does not have that much content, so they reduce the patch time. Lol. I ran out of stamina. Oh, I have to use my resin. So what boss should I farm? Let me see. Maybe I should farm for Tonko. Who are the standard banner characters? The standard banner character, let me show you. This is a standard banner character. Wait, no, sorry, this is not a standard banner character. This one is a standard banner character. Wait, are they? Let me see. Yeah, the standard, these are the standard banner characters, I guess. Oh no, these are the standard banner characters. Yeah. They do not show Kalcharo and Verina here, but Kalcharo and Verina are present. So I'll show you the characters. This is a standard banner character. This is a standard banner character. This is a standard banner character. And I don't have the other ones. Event. Let's do this. And by the way, in this game, most of the pulls you are going to be getting are from the events that are going on. The map does not have that much pulls. I mean, you are going to get a lot of pulls, but eventually you will realize that the map does not have a lot of pulls. Most of the pulls you are going to get is from the events. And you have this skip button available, so you can just skip any app that you don't want to hear. Let me switch off the damage numbers. Pass the trials to unlock support module. Okay. Adjust the difficulty of the channel by equipping different stress modules. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, can go. Stress level is too low. Okay. You want me to feel stressed? What the hell is this then? Let's see. Suggested attribute is this one. So I'm going to run this team, and this team. Not the temporary ones. I'm going to run details. Not White Thunder, Moonlit. I'm going to run this piece, equip this piece.
The experiment begins.
Wait, what's the build here?
The experiment begins.
Oh lol, trash build. My build is better. No, not this one. My build. Support. Yeah. Let's start.
Pierce through the stars.
Bruh.
Watch out.
Many trees.
There. Confine's been finished.
Nice. Trees, many trees. Yeah, the graphics is insane. Okay. Confirm stress modules attribute, okay. Cryo. I'm going to use my Carlota, their Jeji, and my Showkeeper. And then I'm going to use this one. Yeah, this is about to be crazy. Yep. Bro, that's it. I don't think they cooked with this event. The fight ends too quickly. Okay, let's try. Okay, so Aero and Spectro. Hmm. Let me see the enemies. So I have this Fusion, Havoc, Spectro, Physical, Glacio. Select support module. Okay, so I have to use Spectrofragile. I'm going to run this character, this character, this character.
War with time.
The end has come.
Sentinel protection. Ha! Oh. Shielding up. Reached me. I am wrath in you.
ये बढ़िया मूवी बताओ.
Loading.
बढ़िया मूवी. हम खुद मूवी उतना देखे हो कि नहीं है भाई.
The hour is upon us.
Sentinel protection. Shielding.
बढ़िया मूवी कैसे पता है ब्रो? अचानक से पूछोगे. हम मूवी देखे हुए मेरा 1 साल हो गया. मेरा भी ये इवेंट कर देना. ठीक है. कोई भी बता दो. बाहर का मूवी मतलब इंटरनेशनल मूवी की इंडियन मूवी? ओह नाइस. आई एम गोइंग टू रन दिस दिस दिस. ओ भाई. कोई भी. कौन सा मूवी भाई? अरे यार, तो नेम 5 बुक्स वाला हाल हो गया मेरे. कौन सा मूवी देखना पड़ेगा? कैसे बताएं तुमको? हमको कौन सा मूवी देखने का मन है लेकिन हम देखे नहीं हैं. हम वही सोच रहे हैं. ये देखो एलिस इन बॉर्डरलैंड सीरीज है, मूवी नहीं है, सीरीज है, वेब सीरीज है, देख लो अगर मन एलिस इन बॉर्डरलैंड। अरे एक एक ही सीजन है, देखना 7 एपिसोड होगा उसका। बता देंगे भाई, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा।
A new technique. Together we fight.
उनको कॉपीराइट नहीं करना अभी स्ट्रीम पे। ओ भाई सिनेमा सिनेमा, हमको स्लोमो बहुत पसंद है। आई लुक्ड अवे फॉर 2 मिनट्स एंड सैड गॉट टेकन ओवर। या वो अरे हमको हमको पता, हमको मूवी वगैरह देखना पसंद नहीं है ब्रो। हमको लगता है मूवी देखने से पता है क्या, कि ये चीज़ हम अगर बाद में देते तो हमको फ़ायदा होता, क्योंकि अभी हम बोर नहीं हो रहे हैं। फिर हम जब बोर होंगे तो फिर देख नहीं पाएंगे, ऐसा लगता है मुझे। फियर ऑफ मिसिंग आउट नहीं है, फियर ऑफ गेटिंग बोर्ड। मतलब ऐसा कभी होता है ना कि जब तुम बोर हो जाते हो तब तुमको देखने का होता है, तब हम देखते हैं। कुछ करने का है नहीं गेम वगैरह में। ये क्या है भाई? अच्छा हम खरीद सकते हैं ये सब चीज़। ट्यूनर खरीद लेते हैं, एक ही खरीद सकते हैं। हो गया भाई ये ना। ओ ये हम कर सकते हैं हार्ड मोड। ओ भाई देखे नहीं थे। कंफर्म। पड़ोसी है मेरे। अरे पड़ोसी, अरे मजाक कर रही है। हम इसको ट्यूशन पढ़ाते थे। Bro, this bear, it looks like a menace. Just sell it.
The hour is upon us.
Sentinel protection. Together we stand. Respectfully. Oath from the heart. And war with tongue. Stay calm.
The end has come.
Sentinel protection. Give me strength. Or day. I am lost on you.
One more time. No escape. Moment of resonance.
Bro, are you guys sharing your backstory? Okay.
Okay. मुझे बाइक उठा के तुम्हारे जमा कर देगा स्कूल मेरे पास सुन रहे
हाँ.
तुम्हारा जमा करेगा दवाई दुकान में
Okay.
ओके
Okay.
कितना बैलेंस से लिखेगा
ठीक है.
वहाँ से आके बिजली के देगा 500 रुपये
Okay.
कितना बैलेंस लिखेगा बिजली अभी हमें नहीं जाएगी और थोड़ी क्रैक करेंगे तब लेंगे
ठीक है.
उसका आएगा बिल्कुल
15,000.
1500 देंगे
हाँ.
बिल्कुल तो बोला 1500 देंगे हम
ठीक.
कितना बैलेंस लिखेगा
हाँ.
ये लोग सब हाई करते हैं रेट तो कम करते नहीं तो हाई परसेंट करते हैं अपना तो वो भी करते हैं जैसे नहीं देगा तो 10% 5% हाई कर देगा मैं बैंक इंटरेस्ट सब लाइक दैट तो अभी देने के बाद मैं नोट करेगा डायरी में लिख के रख देंगे सामान कहीं जाएगा डायरी में लिख के वहीं निकलेंगे
ठीक.
ठीक है
ठीक.
500 तुम रहेगा तुम दे दीजिए इसको
हाँ ठीक है. दे दो.
वाइफ देने के लिए देंगे और गूगल तुम ले लेगा दूध ले लेगा
ठीक.
और डालिया ले लेगा
ठीक.
और मूढ़ी ले लेगा मूढ़ी
ठीक.
बड़ा पैकेट ठीक है
ठीक है.
और तुम पपाया से लेगा बुढ़िया
ठीक.
और पटेल में तो वन कहाँ करेगा
हम कर लेंगे.
तो बगैर उधर ही
हाँ.
ठीक है तुम्हारे काट मेरा नंबर मालूम है कोड
बोलो मत अभी हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं.
कोड मालूम है
अभी बोलो मत अभी हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं.
ना
स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं अभी.
ओके
तुम्हारा आवाज जा रहा है.
पासपोर्ट कर लीजिए
क्या ही कर सकते हैं.
Moment of resonance.
अरे यार कैमरा इतना move कर रहा है.
The hour is upon us.
Sentinel protection. Together we stand. Doesn't hurt. I'm okay.
अरे भाई रिस्टार्ट करना है. पहले ही हमको स्टार्ट करना होगा लोकेशन से.
moment of resonance.
Sentinel protection. Wuthering, be my salvation. Together we stand. Leave it to me. Sentinel protection. Together we stand. Give me strength. Leave it to me.
The end has come.
Sentinel protection.
Still have a long journey ahead of us.
अरे बढ़िया बढ़िया. This and this. Do we get two MC options? Yeah, we get. We can switch anytime. It's not like the main character options are locked.
Running like witness the arch reborn. Found your weak Elite my You will lead. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me. At your disposal.
It's this guy.
Take this! After the storm! Stay calm. My
You installed it. Nice.
A new era ahead.
Nice, bro.
कैटेगरी तो सिर्फ करना है,
हाँ
कैटेगरी करना है,
हाँ हाँ
हैं?
हाँ
दूध, दलिया, पूरी, दूध चूल्हा,
और बूंदिया।
अब दूध वहाँ से, ऐसे का, तुम चप्पल ले जाओ, वो काट लगाएगा,
ठीक,
चप्पल बैग में ले
हम
लेना।
फोन करके पूछ लेंगे कुछ
वो
और।
फोन नहीं ले जाएगा, 4 मिनट चला जाएगा।
ठीक है, हम ले आएंगे।
ये क्या कि नीचे वाला क्या बाकी रह गया, बैग ले जाना, बैग ले जाना।
Found witness, the arch Prefarm. Stay calm. Roll with time. Physical damage Victory favors me. In the name of the Most High.
Zani's gauntlet. Oh damn.
Artem Veil. Need my company. Spirit is safe. The world is mine.
या उसका हमको पता है। आ रहे हैं यार। टाइम कितना हो रहा है? 3:40 हो रहा है। बस आ रहे हैं। थोड़ा सा 5-10 मिनट लेट हो सकता है।
Fate is legendary. And considering terms, you wouldn't refuse me.
कौन है ये? बालक है बालक। Oh, I didn't activate these. No. Should have activated this.
Found you. After the storm. Watch out.
और भी था एक्टिव करने को, इट गोज अप टू 24। क्या बात है, चेक नहीं किया था। ओह शिट, किया जाएगा इसको बाद में, अभी तुमको निकलना होगा। शाम में करेंगे स्ट्रीम तो करते हैं।
Quickly scrap what's still recognized. I got your back.
किसको लिया जाए, इसको ले लेते हैं।